Phillips Henshaw yoke steering wheel for your Tesla Model 3 and Y. I did get this order with the actual airbag cover, so normally you can just order just the yoke steering wheel itself, either with or without heated. This will be for the Tesla Model Y, which does have the heated steering wheel. It was built in the later part of 2021, and this has the heated steering wheel. So although it's a yoke steering wheel, the part itself, the core, is actually OEM Tesla. So a Tesla core steering wheel. Everything on here is Tesla parts. So these are aluminum, just like you would see it in the OEM steering wheel. This is real carbon fiber. This is the matte version, so it does have a slight gloss to it. They do sell the gloss version. The side does come with carbon fiber accent as well. This is Nappa leather, and it just feels very premium. So the difference with the Ellipse version, it curves slightly on the edge here, just like you see in the Plaid Model S and the upcoming Plaid Model X. You can get some fake ones from Alibaba, Baba Express, and so forth, but it's not OEM core Tesla. This is actually OEM, came from Tesla factory. They buy the core and they convert it into a yoke. And this is handmade by Henshaw, and you can see the craftsmanship, the stitching. It's almost perfect. If anything, it actually looks more premium than the OEM Tesla steering wheel itself. So we'll be installing this, and we'll show you how it looks like on the vehicle. For the cover, the airbag cover, you can order with or without. So this goes on as so, and just give you that different contrast. Now you can order it without this. We'll test this out to see how easy it is to install this. We might not install this now and just do the yoke steering wheel. When you swap out your steering wheel, you don't want to go cheap on this. This is not cheap, I have to admit. With the 25%, it might be more reasonable. So if you're considering getting a yoke, we have a 25% discount going with them. It's in the description of this video. Make sure you enter that promo code. You don't want to buy a mock-up that doesn't have the actual real OEM, original equipment manufactured by Tesla, the core, because you're going to risk, if you get a replica that doesn't have the same spec as Tesla, you can potentially lose steering if these teeth gets worn out over time. So this is what controls your steering wheel, these teeth inside, and they are manufactured to specification for Tesla to be safe. So don't go cheap if you decide to get a new steering wheel for your vehicle. Something I highly recommend considering: high quality aftermarket steering wheel such as Henshaw, where they actually use the Tesla core. So all the parts inside the structure of this whole steering wheel is actually from Tesla. It's actually a Tesla steering wheel, just without the top, and they customize some stuff, adding the carbon fiber accent. The scroll wheel is exactly the same as you would find in the Tesla Model 3 or Y today. Okay, so we'll get this installed and show you how it looks. So the tools you need will be essentially a torque wrench that can torque up to at least 92 pounds. That's how much you need to torque the actual 10mm nut bolt to your steering wheel. That's what Tesla recommend. So this is the 10mm, but it only comes in the 3/8. So I actually had to get a half adapter to be able to fit the torque wrench. So you do need an extension, about 2-inch to 3-inch extension, and you should be good to go. And that's really all the tools you need. You do need 2 small screwdriver flathead to actually pop open the actual airbag itself. The OEM steering wheel and also the Henshaw steering wheel, you have a little hole there that you push in the flathead screwdriver. So there's this springs here. So when you push in the flathead screwdriver, it unlocks the actual airbag itself. First step, go to power controls. Under safety, you just push power off. Make sure your front door is open and windows down. So now the screen is off. So you want to go into your front. You take this cover off on the top, on the side, on the bottom. This Model Y does have this HEPA filter. So to remove this HEPA filter, there's 2 bolts. You just unbolt that and tilt it forward. You should be able to lift that up to get access to your 12-volt battery. So it's actually a 10 millimeter. So I'm just using a wrench screwdriver. So once you have your HEPA filter removed, set aside, you want to remove or disconnect the main battery pack. There's a red tab. You actually have to pull that forward and then you can pull it out. So now is push in. So as you can see, I disconnected the main power. The key is when you pull this lever up, make sure you squeeze this and then you can pull that out. And then what I did next was I disconnect the negative terminal to the 12-volt battery. All right, so the whole car is off right now. Although Henshaw said you don't need to disconnect anything, which is going on the safe side. So that's one side right there. So you actually have to use both screwdriver at the same time. Bend it inward, push forward. And that's how you take it off. Just don't pull it out right away because there's wires connected to your airbag. This just requires a little wiggling and it comes right out. There's one more wire here. This is for your steering wheel, your heated steering wheel as well. So this is the inner housing behind the airbag. So you want to unplug the squirrel wheel power as well as your heated steering wheel, and then you just wobble it off. There's your OEM steering wheel. Same logo, Tesla, just like the Henshaw one. And once you have this horn housing in, and also this box down here, you just plug everything in. So we have this squirrel wheel controller as well as the heated steering wheel. Plug this back in, and then now torque this to 92 pounds. Right, so I got all the horn housing in. Now I'm going to torque this to 92 pounds per Tesla specification. Okay, so putting the horn back on, just in reverse order. Plug it in. And then there should be 3 click noise. 1, 2,